right, this project assignment you can see from UFuture platform. I already uploaded. Okay, I think everyone can view that details. All right, so I need a volunteer to read the first introduction part. Anyone? Volunteer? If no volunteer, I will call your name. Any volunteer to read the first introduction part? 1.0. Hurry up. Nobody? Okay, Nurul Jannah. Nice name, Jannah. Nurul Jannah, are you there? Can you read it? Hello? Now I know who available on the laptop in front of your laptop or not. Then when I call you didn't answer me, meaning what? Nurul Jannah, are you there?
Yes, Doctor.
Then please read. I asked you to read the first part.
This group project focuses on analysis and evaluation of contract documentation based on a real-life implementation in engineering practices. Contract documentation is a written document that defines the rules, responsibilities, and work under construction, contract and legally binding between different parties. This group project carries 30% of the overall percentage of assessment for the cost. Each group is required to select a real construction project, for example, bridge project, building project, road project, or any other type of construction project. The detail of tasks to be carried is outlined in section 4.0. Students must form a group of not more than 5 number to carry out this project.
All right. Okay, thank you very much, Nurul Jannah. Okay, class, understand what you have to do for the project? Okay. At the moment, I know that your group members are only consist of 3 members, right? So for this project, you can form for 5 students members. So it depends on you. You have to decide. Okay, if everyone want to have 5 members in one group, so everybody have to change it. So if you want to maintain with the current group, then you also can decide that one. But please decide now. So let me know so that you will do the same. Okay, if you want to have 5, then everybody must have five members. So what do you guys think?
I think we have to have 5.
Okay, to make it easy, your word, huh? Okay, we have how many students in this class? I think 20, right? 20 or 21. So there is must like one group maybe have 4 members, maybe. If 4, yeah, 4, because not more than 5 members. So everybody agree? Want to form a new group?
Yes.
Okay, so if like that, make sure that you manage to have not more than 5 groups. So I want if 5 members, meaning that we're gonna have only uh, 4 groups, 4 or 5 groups. Can you calculate? How many groups for your class? We have 21 students. Hmm. 21 student or 20 student? Can you confirm? Wait, let me check in our YouFuture platform how many students we have.
21
Sure, 21.
in YouFuture.
Okay, if 21, I don't think you can manage to have I think if 21, probably only one group only have 5 students, right? And the rest must be 4 members. Am I right? Otherwise, it's not.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's not balanced. Okay. So please, make sure that you have 4 members for 4 groups, and only one groups have 5 members. So everybody can make sure this happened. I don't want that when later on I receive like 3 members and later on I receive 5 and then suddenly only one group 3 members. I don't want like that. Okay, so please make sure 4 groups with 4 members and only one group have 5 members. Okay, agree? Class? Please, okay. Alright, so please give the name list in the WhatsApp group, okay? I mean, the whole for your class, your team, okay? I want to see, I want to check either you already managed to do it or not. Alright, okay. So continue to the group project details. Okay, as you can see, mentioned there that in this project assignment, you have to select the real project. Okay, it doesn't matter that either building project or infrastructure project, anything, as long as a real project, because you will have to get the input from this project. If you choose a stadium, okay, for the government project, so you have to identify all the details, okay, the real the real stakeholders, so that I hope that you manage to find the case study, I mean the real project for your group assignment. This one, okay, group project assignment. Okay, clear? So this one 30%. Please put effort for this to come up with this. All right. So next is this one is a information. Okay, for your information, what is the course outcome? What is the program outcome and the complex problem that relevant with this assignment? Okay, so we highlighted. We covered the 3 course outcome. Okay, so in this assignment, actually you cover for the program outcome PO2 and PO3. Okay, if you can see here, you have to look at the CO1, CO2, and CO3. You can see here that you must be able to describe the principle and concept of contract administration, okay, and the type of contracts, and then you must be able to analyze the performance deficiency, okay, and so on related with the contract administration, and then you must be able to explain the issues, okay, that related with the contract administration. All right, so for the program outcome PO2, you have to identify, formulate, okay, the project, okay, related to the contract administration. Yes, that is the actually involve the complex analysis there, okay. And then PO3 actually design solution. This one, the statement is general. So in your case, for this course, okay, actually you must provide explain the issues, okay, for the specific contract project, construction project. Okay, later on I will brief you what we evaluate for you to deliver in the report. Okay, so this one is a complex engineering problem that we link, okay, it involves in-depth knowledge, okay, your knowledge in a contract, okay, and then the conflicting requirements, meaning that what is the issue in this contract administrations. And same with the this one also, familiarity issue. You have to identify the issues, and then you must identify the stakeholders. Okay, you will know what is the stakeholders in our industry, who is a key player. Okay, if the government, private, you will be able to identify in order to complete this project. Okay, and then these are the knowledge profile, okay, that related, okay, which is the engineering fundamental, which is the concept of the contract admin, okay, and then the engineering specialist, what do you think about the issues, okay, and also the engineering design, you must recommend or propose a suggestion on that related issues related with the contract, okay. So this one is the learning outcomes, okay, that actually already brief details here. This part is just like a summary of it, okay. So specific to this project, so as I said that actually this learning outcome is related with the content of the report that you have to prepare, okay. So if you can see here, the first, you must be able to describe the rule, clause, the general section, and ad hoc clauses, okay. And then second, you must describe what type of form of contract they are using, okay, and what is their specifications for that project, all right. And then other contract administration parts, okay. Okay, and next is you must be able to elaborate the conflicting issues. Okay, any kind of problem that related with the project that involve the contract administration. All right, so okay, the problem statement. All right, I just see somebody's join. Who's joined just now? I've forgotten. Okay, I would like to call Muhammad Shakir to read the part 4.0. Please.
Construction industry is one of the important contribute in Malaysian economy. Unfortunately, the performance of the construction industry in Malaysia is seeing unsatisfaction, with many of the construction project reported with cost overrun, delay and poor quality. Common cause contributing to the poor performance of construction industry are the complexity and magnitude of the work involved. Multiple contract parties poorly prepare and execute contract document. Financial issue and communication problems. Any one of these factors can lead to time overrun, increased cost and breakdown in the parties' common objective to complete the project. There is a need for some strategy to be taken by the construction company in achieving good and successful project performance. As as an example, a good contract management and administration during construction life cycle can influence the project performance. Contract administration is a method process of administering tending legally binding agreement between two or more parties for its inception of inception up to its final discharge. Contract administration involves process and produce procedure that company may implement in order to manage the negotiation, execution, performance, modification, and termination of contract with various parties.
Okay. All right, class. As you know that our construction industry is one of the main key industry, okay, for Malaysian development, right? So of course, you are in this field, so you must know that any construction project will involve with the contract. So that's why you must know this basic, okay? What is contract administration all about? Okay, so if you can see here, you must know that the process of the contract administration is start from the first step of the construction phase, okay, up until they hand over. Okay, and then during this process, of course, they have many kind of complication or issues of conflict, dispute, and everything, and who is the parties. Okay, so that's why we want to see um, what is the problem actually behind this. Okay, then you have to come up with this explain the details about the issues in the related with the contract administration. So here are the tasks to be carried out, meaning that what you have to perform for your report. Okay, so if you look at we have three main tasks. Okay, so meaning that in your report you must answer all these tasks, okay, in order for you to get the marks. So they have marks here. For task 1, they carry 10 marks. Okay, task 2, they carry how many marks? 20. Is it 20 marks, right? And task 3, they carry 30 marks. Okay, so this mark will be converted into the weightage 30% of your carry marks. Clear? So total is 60%, right? Sorry, this one, yeah, true. This one 20 total from these two. Okay, clear or not? Okay, so based on this, based on the marks, okay, then you know what you have to deliver. Okay, so here the first task is selection of a case study from a real life project. That's why I asked you at the first, you must select your project. Okay, once you select your project, make sure you will get all this information in order for you to answer all the tasks. Okay, don't choose a project that is difficult for you to get the information. Make sure that you already you already know that this project you will get all the information, then you select that project. Okay, so this one you must know who is the stakeholders. For example, this one, identify, okay, the parties involved. So and then you must describe their responsibility, meaning that the contractor, who is the contractor, must give a name. For example, Bumi Jaya Sdn Bhd. Okay, and then you must describe what is their responsibility for that project. Okay, of course, in general, responsibility is for them to construct, okay, the building, for example. Okay, but you have to describe more details lah, a little bit. Okay, and then the employer. Employer means who is the client. Okay, so you maybe say that the client is a Ministry of Ministry of Health, for example. Okay, so what is their responsibility? The responsibility is to make sure that the contractor construct, okay, the building according to their requirement, for example. Okay, and then consultant, architect, who is the specific company, okay, you must highlight here. And then you must explain, okay, advantage, disadvantage, okay, to the parties according to the type of procurement method. Okay, meaning that when you choose that project, you must know what is the procurement method for that project. Either this project is design, bid, build, or design and build, okay, or maybe BOT, or maybe I don't know. Okay, so you have to make sure that identify, okay, what is the type procurement method. Okay, clear? And you must explain what is the pro and cons to the stakeholders. All right, clear for the first task?
Clear.
Okay, so go to the second task. Okay, here actually you have to analyze their project performance. Okay, in terms of how they deliver, how's the inspection they are going, they did in for that project, and the quality assurance. So here you can see here list out the requirement and specification, okay, that related to the to the project, okay. And then in terms of the delivery, inspection and quality assurance. And then B, give examples, okay, if there have any issues, okay, that may affect their performance, okay. For example, like the shortage of the materials, whatever, okay. So you must describe also what clause that relevant to the issues, okay, the performance deficiency. This one in general, okay, first. And then the corrective action selected, okay. These are the examples. And then you must evaluate the contract documentation based on the identified issues and potential consequences towards the project performance and stakeholders involvement. This one, task 3, okay. Based on what you found here, the one that you already give examples, okay, then you have to discuss, okay, in terms of the what this project, okay, related with their construction. Okay, you know that in the construction always have involved the disputes, right? For sure, many what the construction project, they may involve this thing, okay. So you have to discuss on this issue related with the contract claims and disputes, okay, and then the modification and change orders in specific for the project, okay, and then the related with the contract terminations, okay. Understand? For example, like what their contract claims about. For example, in that project, they have an issue about design changing, okay, design changes, okay. So they have to do the contract claims, okay, for the contractor. And you have to identify what kind of the changes, okay. So either drawing, or maybe they have a mistake on site, okay, so they have to redo and everything, okay. So you have to identify this thing. Clear, class?
Clear?
You can read details here, okay. All right, so here is the submission, okay, of the reports. There is no typical format, okay, for the report. As you know that I like designated report. So I prefer you to come out a report as like a newsletter or magazine or pamphlet, okay. So your report must be maximum 5 pages only, must include all this section, okay. Doesn't mean that one section 1 pages, no, okay. You can mix up, okay. You can mix the section into 1 pages, okay, as long as it's within 5 pages, not more than that. Clear? So you must have covered title, group member, summary, introduction, okay, task 1, task 2. Did I show you the sample?
No.
No, okay.
Not yet.
So I will show you later. Okay, so you must name the file, okay, like this. If you are group 1, and then which class, okay, and then the course, okay, just like that. Okay, so the deadline must be submitted 2nd of July, okay, before midnight. So you must upload it in the UFuture platform. Okay, clear? So this, okay, I will give you the rubric later on, okay? We are not referring to this one. We have to update our rubric, okay? I will give you the latest rubric, okay? The other lecturers still have to revise for that, okay? Clear? So I want to show you the sample from your previous senior, okay, how they come out. Okay, this sample only, okay. So I prefer for you to come up with this kind of report. Okay, let me show you. All right. Now, everyone can see?
No.
Not yet?
Okay, now. Yes, I can see now.
Okay. You can see what the blue color, right, background?
Color sky. Cantik.
Okay. Right. Okay. So I want you to come up with this kind of report. Okay, not the typical one like black and white, your item logo in the middle, and then your group members. No, it's not like that. And then you use the Times New Romans. No. Okay. You know my style, you know my expectation. This is what I want you to come up. Okay. So you see this a cover, and then they have contents here, and then the introduction here. They inform where is the location of the project, and then here you see with the party involved. They try to put it into one page only. You see. So it's up to you. The font will be vary, can be big, small, and as long as visible, readable. Okay. And then this how they answer. Okay, for the first task, this one first task. Okay, second task. All right. And then third task. This one. Okay. You see how complex is it, right? So they are discussing all the information only for 5 pages. You see. There is other group. They come out like this. Everyone can see.
Yes.
Okay, this one is looks like a slide, right? I'm not prefer landscape. I prefer portrait. Okay, like this one. Okay, so please avoid to come up with a report like this. Okay, the content is good, but just like it looks like girly, isn't it? Looks like wedding card.
Pinky.
Okay, so I prefer that official. Okay, like professional. You know that how is it? Okay, so this one of the example. Okay, clear class? So from here you have to explain how much is the cost, okay, the location, which the project start, how long is the period to complete, okay, and then what type of contract they are using. You see, they are using this one is a government project. Okay, clear?
Clear?
Okay, so I think it's good enough the information about the group project assignment.
Doctor,
Yes.
5 pages include front page.
Yes, you see the example just now. They
Yeah.
managed to give 5 pages. Okay, that's why I say it's actually when I give you a minimum page, you have to think how you want to compress everything. Actually, it's possible. You see the example just now, right?
Yes.
Including, okay, including.
Okay.
So some students, if they have, they maybe make it a half actually the cover include the introduction. It could be, it depends on your creativity because newsletter is like that. Example, okay, or the template. Okay, clear? Okay, all right. So can we proceed with the quiz for the previous lecture? Previous topic. Okay, what is the topic previously, class? No more question about the project. If you have, just ask. Okay, class. So what did we learn previous topic? I marah kan? Is it?
Yes.
So I don't want to marah again. So what topic we learn? Class?
Monitoring contract performance.
Monitoring contract performance. So did you remember? Please share the quiz so that they can refresh the topic. Yes, Natra, hurry up. We have 15 minutes. Please manage to complete before 9. Do it now. Okay, I think you have to answer only 5 or 6 minutes, I think, for this. So please be quick, join the quizzes and then answer quickly. Okay, Natra, you just end the quiz after 6 minutes.
Okay, Doctor.
Okay.
So everyone can join. The winner will get duit raya from me. Good luck, everyone.
Wow, duit raya, how much? Are you
Secret.
okay? This to encourage all of you to answer correctly, and yeah, must be quick, because you have time limitation. Only 6 minutes I allow you to answer. So yeah, grab the Hari Raya money. Only for the first winner or what?
No, I will give to who answer all the correct answer.
Who answer all, right? If you
Yes, of
one wrong,
course.
cannot, right?
Yes.
Okay, good one, better.
My team members also can join.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Wow, okay. Make sure you answer all right, okay?
Doctor also can join.
Nah, it's okay. I give to the floor. Okay? Good luck. I want to say, is there anybody can answer all right? Because it's not easy to get everybody can answer correctly. So it's not easy to get the duit raya. Okay, hurry up class. We have 20 students. 2019 lah. Must be 6 more. If Natra not join and the team members not join, maybe around no more. Then if no, don't want to take the money, then we can start maybe Natra. Oh, still have.
Can we start?
Yeah, I think so. No response.
Okay. Let's start. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. How many minutes? I think done. The last one maybe lost the connection.
Okay, I end the quiz now.
Okay. Congratulations sama Hafiz, huh? But I don't think it's all right. Can we check? Oh, one wrong. Is there anyone answer right? All? No?
No, no one.
Okay, no one. So no, the Raya.
Uh,
Review the questions.
okay, wait.
But only one missing. Can you go to the top part? That one, the review questions, the white bar, that one on top.
Oh,
Okay, next. Okay. Yes, this one. All right, good, huh? When we say about the Raya, now everyone pay attention and they more than 80% can answer these questions. Okay, I think no problem with this. Okay, next. What happened? They ask you to answer two and less than only 20%, 25% can answer. Okay, why cultivate a partnering relationship between owner, contractor, and consultant is one of the main role of the contract administration and contract administrator to share the same goals to resolving disputes. Why they said to ensure the contract monitor, okay, to increase, okay, maybe might be a confused little bit, right? But yeah, to this the answer is correct, and that one to share the same goals and to resolve the disputes. Okay, who can be a contract administrator in a project? Okay, half of you can answer, but still some of you, we already know that these are the representative of the owner. So all of them can be. Okay, next. Because they didn't include the contractor. Okay, the following is monitoring contractor performance except, okay. Why? Many of you wrong. Except. So in order to monitoring, yes, you must have meeting, okay. You must see the duration and then you must see the frequency and nature chart, okay. But not coordination project management. Why? Because
coordination project management for meeting. Under meeting.
Accept. Is it? Okay. Next. Normally at least once a month and more frequent. So this one most of you can answer. Okay, site progress. Okay, good. Next. Okay, select 3 issues to be dealt with within subcontractor meeting. Okay, this one also less. When you give multiple answer, many of you difficult to choose the right one. It's okay, everyone clear, I think. What were the unconsidered in the methods on monitoring contractor performance? The rest is yes, except for the clearance side. It's not related with the monitoring. Okay, next. Who needs to prepare a site record? This one most of you can answer. Okay, good. Next. What information should include? All of it. Okay. Why still confused? Okay. Next. Why is it important to keep site record? Okay, everybody can answer this one. No problem. Okay, good. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. So next class, can we proceed with the next group for the presentation this week?
Yeah.
Okay, Dayani, please. Your group, let's start. Okay. Introduce your team members.
Bisa. Okay. Can you see the slide, class?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning to Dr. Mazlina Zaira and friends. Okay, today my team will present about delivery, inspection, and quality assurance. So first of all, I will introduce my team members. The first one is me, Nur Hidayah binti Harmain. I will present about topic delivery and inspection, while my second teammate, Nur Soleha binti Saidin, will present about role of inspector. And the last one is Muhammad Haziq bin Aziz. He will present about quality assurance.
Nice.
Okay, next. Okay, class. I want to ask you randomly. What do you know about delivery?
Macam food panda.
Macam food panda. Actually, panda apa? Apa yang dia servis yang dia buat?
To
Deliver something.
deliver products atau deliverables.
Bagus. Okay, dia dari satu rasa dia macam he provide service to deliver goods to customer. Tu when bahasa kasar. So in other words, okay, delivery means method for assigning responsibility to organizational or individual for providing designs and construction service. So it means macam contoh, you assign that responsibility to someone to do a project for you. That is method the meaning of delivery. So in project delivery, it consists of owner, designers, and contractors. And the owner will make the decision in the project. Designer will provide service for design, and contractor will do the work to construct the project. So everyone will contribute in the project. Everyone will have their responsibility in the project to construct the project. So can you give me example? What did you know about the type of project delivery method?
Answer, class. What the question again?
Type of project delivery method.
Type of project delivery method. I think you already learned. Class.
Kita before this group 3 present about this.
Give example.
Okay, the example is this is the example for project delivery method. First is design build, construction manager at risk, construction management agency, and the other one is and many more. The IDP integrated design project, PFI, something like that. So in design big, you recall back. The process, they have 3 distinct phases. The first one is design, which the owner will hire a designer to design the project, and then build the phase. He will open tender to receive a multiple bid from contractors, and then after that, after he select the contractor, he will build the project and will start. The project will start. So in this design build, owner have minimal input after sign the contract, because the owner will it's like protection, give protection to the owner because the owner does not hold every cost or risk in the project. So for design build, owner hires a single entity to perform design and construction, which means the design and builder team. So general contractor responsible contractually, and this also the owner have protection because all the risk will be taken by the design or build team. So and next, construction manager at risk. CM, construction manager, will assist the owner through the entire process, and all the risks will be held by the CM alone. There's a difference between construction manager at risk and construction management agency. Construction management agency, the owner hires designer and construction management at the very beginning and work together during design phase. So owner is will hold the risk because he will hires the subcontractor. He will handles the schedule, the work. So owner will hold the risk. To know more about how to choose the project delivery method in construction, so we will watch a video.
Wow.
Building a new school or hospital? Maybe you're remodeling an old office building. One of the first things to think about is this. Which construction delivery method is right for you? From hard bid to design build, there are several different methods to choose from. Let's take a look at each one so you can decide which one best fits your needs. First up, hard bid, also known as design, bid, build. This method is pretty straightforward. First, the owner, that's you, hires a designer. The designer draws up a set of plans and gets the owner's final approval. Next, the owner bids the work out to a few general contractors, or GCs, and hires the lowest bidder. The GC then begins work, hiring subcontractors as needed. And just like the general contractor, those subcontractors are hired based on lowest bid. Unfortunately, a lack of transparency means you don't normally get to see those bids and may never know if you've overpaid by the end of your project. Next up is Construction Management Agency, or CM agency. Two key differences you'll see here are 1. The owner hires both the designer and the CM agent, aka CM, at the very beginning of the project. And 2, you hire each of these firms based on their qualifications, not the lowest bid, and negotiate their fees. Once this is done, work with the designer and the CM during the design phase to draw up the plans and produce estimates to keep the project in budget. This collaboration leads to fewer change orders down the road. As the owner, you hire the subcontractors, with the CM acting as a consultant representing your best interests. Plus, open book accounting means you have full access to all cost information for the project. But because you control the budget, subcontractors, and schedule, you also hold the risk. Another method to consider is construction manager at risk, or CM at risk. CM at risk is similar to CM agency in a few ways. 1. The owner hires the construction manager based on qualifications with a negotiated fee. 2. The construction manager collaborates with the owner and architect during the design phase to help shorten the schedule, reduce the need for change orders, and build more value into your project. And 3. You still have access to all project cost information in this open book delivery system. The key difference, however, is in the name of the delivery method itself. Instead of the owner, it's the construction manager who's at risk in this scenario. So exactly how much risk is the construction manager taking on? First, there are the subcontracts. And in this method, those subcontracts are awarded to the bidder who provides the most value. Schedule and quality, along with price, are taken into consideration here. If a subcontractor fails halfway through the project, the CM at risk bears the burden of finding another sub to finish the work. Second, the CM at risk must provide the owner with a guaranteed maximum price, meaning that any cost overruns come out of the construction manager's pocket, not yours. Third, the CM at risk is bound to the construction schedule. Any additional costs for overtime or expedited materials needed to meet that schedule belong to the CM at risk, not the owner. So if you're an owner taking on a large project, that risk to reward ratio can look pretty appealing. Finally, let's look look at design build. The most collaborative of these delivery methods, design build calls for the contractor and design team to work together under a single contract from day one. This level of coordination from the outset greatly reduces change orders, shortens the entire project timetable, and adds more overall value for you. And you only need one contract to hold both your designer and builder accountable for design, budget, schedule, and risk. Now that you know a little bit about each, let's compare all four. First, how do they stack up in terms of transparency? In a hard bid project, the GC can spend your dollars on your project as he sees fit, without having to report back to you. But construction management and design build are all open book delivery formats, giving you full access to your project cost information. What about schedule? Here's a good rule of thumb. The sooner you bring your builder into the design process, the shorter the project schedule, with fewer change orders and more overall value. Another important consideration is the level of risk you, the owner, will be taking on. As you can see, the number of contracts the owner holds, and therefore the amount of risk, goes down as you go from CM agency to CM at risk to design build. Is a collaborative team approach important to you? If so, then construction management or design build might be right for you. Only in these formats do the builder and designer work together during pre-construction to predict and solve potential problems on paper before they become real problems on your job site. These are 4 common delivery methods used by the construction industry today. We hope this helps you find the one that's right for you.
Okay, good, very good. Okay, class, do you understand? Very comprehensive video and well explained, very well explained the difference between these 4 project delivery methods. So do you really understand, class? What is the difference between CM agency and CM at risk? Class, answer me. Is there any project in Malaysia involve the CM at risk or CM agency? Have or not? Class? Quiet everyone. Why? Huh? Class, respond. Respond. Don't be impressed. Huh? Surprise, everybody. So what is the CM agency and CM at risk? Which is the better for the owner? CM agency or CM at risk? Hurry up. Class. Tajul, why quiet? You always
CM agency ni dia lagi preferred by owners.
Okay, yes. So
Sebab
which one is more useful? Which project delivery method useful to the owner?
bukan CM at risk. CM agency.
So
Kan?
your answer is
CM agency.
no. You have
Salah,
to understand the salah. You guys, even though already watched the video and the video already well explained, sometimes you still confused. They mentioned that CM at risk, the risk will be carried by the CM, not the owner.
Oh,
You
faham.
got it? So the CM at risk will be benefited for the owner to peace of mind. Okay. So they will try to use the project delivery CM at risk. That's why they said CM at risk, meaning that if they select already appoint the CM at risk, so meaning that all the responsibility is by CM. The owner just want relief, they doesn't want to know, they just want to know the project is complete. Okay, everything, the cost if over the amount of the project, all will be responsible by the CM. The delay and everything caused by, so CM will be responsible. But CM agency, most of actually they work together with the owner. Okay, the owner have to actually still deal with it because they still have many projects to handle. So they hire the CM So they still have to work together. That's the CM agency. Okay, that's the comparison. Okay, understand class? And design big build and design big clear cut. You understand this? Okay, they have the tendering during design big build, but design build only one time they hire the consultant and contractor together at the same time. So they work together. So most practicable is design build actually. But it depends on the size of the project. If too big, maybe they need the CM at least or maybe CM agency. Depends on the size of the project. Okay, clear? Class?
Yeah.
Ah,
Clear?
so everybody pening like okay, next.
Okay. We go for inspection. So I want to ask someone. My big name. Natra.
Yes.
Natra. Okay. Okay, Natra. I want to ask you. If you want to buy a laptop, what kind of laptop do you want?
What laptop?
Apple, MacBook.
One with respect.
Oh, okay. The first thing I will look the spec and also the design.
Design.
Mm.
So spec. How many RAM do you want? 4 RAM? 6 RAM?
Uh,
Did you look at the RAM also?
yes, of course.
Yes, okay. So, after you got that laptop, what will you do?
After what?
After you buy the laptop,
Uh-huh.
what will you do?
What I do, I open the laptop.
You
Switch
open
on the laptop.
to check.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, to check the specification whether it follows the standard or not, right?
Yes, of course.
Yes. So yeah, that is inspection. So inspection is any kind of action or process to check the product whether the product follows the standard or not. So in
Physically ke inspection eh?
huh?
Inspection ni physically check ke?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So in other words, the inspection also means any kind of test which can be used to distinguish between conforming and non-conforming product. Conforming means follow the standard. So plans and specifications are dynamic documents subject to revision due to unknown condition or and requested design changes. Requested design changes means like after the plan is complete, suddenly owners want to change. Like I want to change this. I don't want. I want to add this. I want to remove this. So the plans and specification is really important to be revised again. So that they can look again whether it can be edited or not. Something like that. So quality and specification is the means of communication among engineer, inspector, and contractor. So this is a method of inspection. It can be done manually or automatically, mechanically, electrically, or by human sense. So basically, in manual or automatic inspection, people will prefer machine vision. Machine vision is automatic, human vision is manual. So machine vision people use because of its speed, accuracy, and repeatability. And example that use machine vision is X-ray, ultraviolet, and something like that. So mechanically is visually inspect and operate the built-in mechanical equipment observed on site. So the mechanical inspection people will inspect for example mall. If the mall in the mall they have elevator and lift right? So they will inspect the elevator and lift. So electrically, it verifies that the installation meets minimum requirement for electrical safety according to current codes. So basically in electrical they will check the electrical in the building. So human sense, Usually human scent are used in maintenance of facility using off-road human scent such as vision, hearing, touch and smell. Vision, we see lah whether there's a crack or not at the wall. Hearing, whether we can hear any sound like machine, something yang macam ada something yang macam lain lah gitu. By smell, maybe there's a leakage of oil atau minyak macam tu. So that is method of inspection. Okay. So why we do inspection? Okay, the objective of inspection is to determine by direct observation if on-site construction follow the construction specification or not. Second, system. We want to know whether the system for preparing and maintaining record is functioning properly or not. Because in construction, we have to do we have to record every data or every work that has been done. Because these are record, it reflect work accomplishment consistent with construction specification. There are many types of record like daily inspection record, time and material record, and this record will be explained more by my second teammate, Soleha, after this. So, and also we want to check whether there's a weakness that could impact any facility in the operation, the problems. We want to determine a problem at early stage so that we can do a mitigation measure to avoid that problems become even worse. So quality, in terms of quality, we want to verify that the finished construction meets project requirement. So that's all from me. I pass the responsibility to my second teammate.
Thank you, Hidayah. Very good.
Doctor, can we interrupt while they're still present?
Yeah, sure. Why not? You can
Okay.
interrupt more.
Okay.
Soleha, we can't hear you. Maybe your mic or what?
Yeah. So I'm so sorry. First of all, my laptop microphone problem, so I use two device, laptop and phone.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, Assalamualaikum, Dr. Mazlina and my fellow friends. Now I will explain to all of you about a role of inspector. Okay, if one day you guys want to be inspector, what you need to know and what skill you need to have. Okay. Before we go through further, I will explain who is inspector first. Okay, inspector also known as site supervisor or building quality officer. Next, Hidayah ni. Okay. Okay, and then inspector will have a project manager to plan a work. So all construction at work, okay, inspector will have a project manager. Okay, as inspector, what is main responsibility of inspector? Okay, first, make sure that building plans and specification are being followed correctly. Okay, for example, client standard, all specifications and schedule planning, okay, must be followed. And then attend meeting, okay, for example, site meeting, management meeting, office meeting. Maybe you need to explain, okay, the progress with your client and engineer. Okay, lastly is monitor all works carried out on a construction site to ensure safety and quality standard. Okay, you as inspector, you must ensure construction site or workers in good condition. Okay, I mean their safety. Okay, next slide. Okay, this is skill of inspector. One day you as inspector, what skill you need to have? Okay, first is honest. Okay, why honest? Because we want to everyone trust us. Okay, to maintain their composure and make a good decisions. Okay. Second, know how to read and interpret. Okay, you as inspector, you must know how to read and interpret the related document, the specification, and then construction, and then plan. Okay, planning. Okay. For example, architecture planning, drawing planning, engineering planning. Okay, so you must to know how to read and to interpret. Okay. Okay, I want to ask you, what is skill diplomat? Who know what is skill diplomat?
Answer, class. What is the skill diplomat? Very,
Something
very
like
important. Something what?
something like social skill.
Soft skill,
Social skill.
social skill.
Yeah. Able to interact between the boss and the workers.
Agree or not, Salihah?
Okay, okay. Skill diplomat, actually how you can handle the touch situation. Okay, special case lah. Okay, in diplomat skill we have key. Okay, which is we focus on interpersonal skill, leadership, okay, conflict resolutions, problem solving, and critical thinking. All these key we need to have in a skill diplomat. Okay, so skill diplomat is how we can handle the touch situation for our project.
So what
Okay.
is Aslam mentioned is correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Next is communication skill. Okay, communication skill is the important things. Okay, for inspector, because we need to communicate or we need to deal with clients, supplier, or our engineer. Okay, so we need to discussion with them. Okay, then writing skill. Writing skill. We need to have do proper document and then record daily work. So we need to know how to read. Okay. Lastly is understanding skill. Understanding skill is mean you know how to testing progress, how testing how procedure of testing. Okay, so you can get the data of testing and then record. Okay, next slide. Okay, this is duties or what to inspect. Okay.
Next slide. Sorry.
Hidayani, next.
The slides isn't moving.
Okay.
Okay. First is a daily inspection record, or we can call a daily report. So all works should be recorded. Okay, every day. So we need to describe. Okay, today what we do and then what yang terjadi dekat kita punya construction site. Okay, and then time and material record. Okay, time and material record. Okay, for example, today we have concrete works. So the supplier will deliver the concrete to the site. So as inspector, you need to record time, material, and quantity of concrete. Okay, next slide. Okay, safety program. Okay, every construction needs to have a safety need to have a safety briefing every morning from a safety officer. Okay, so maybe in 2 times we will do every week. Okay, 2 kali setiap minggu. Okay, to make sure our workers in good condition and then with a PPE, safety boot. So we need to know the safety of our workers. Okay, and then next slide. Okay, material testing record. Okay, materials testing record when we need to do a test material for our construction. Okay, for example, cube test or slump test. Okay, so we need to record all progress and data. Okay, notice of non-complaints. Notice of non-complaints is issued to the general contract if it's having a conflict to the contract document. Okay, this is another record. Okay, for example, job memorandum record, job site interface records, notice of non-complaints, pre-construction inspection record. Okay, pre-construction inspection record ni similar same with daily record. Okay, and then we have construction survey record. Okay, so if we have any surveying at our construction, so we need to record. Okay, just it for my explanations. So Haziq, you can take your turn. Thank you.
Thank you, Saleha.
Thank you, Doctor.
Where's Haziq? Oh, okay.
Assalamualaikum and good morning, Dr. Nazina and everyone. So I'm going to continue on the quality assurance topic. So basically, quality assurance is the act or activity of providing evidence needed to establish confidence among all concerned, which is quite quality-related activities and are being performed effectively. So basically, it's all about the checking on the quality inspection and all of that stuff. Okay, next slide. So there are several types of objectives of quality assurance to be held. So the first one is to control activities during construction. And the next one is to achieve a high degree of customer satisfaction with due regard to quality and cost. Next is to provide life safety. And next one is to cover and manage all activities from design, development, production, installation, and servicing to document. So basically, the main objectives of quality assurance basically to turn everything that have been done like on this objective is from design, development, production, installation, and servicing to turn it into a document, in a form of document. So the next one is to reduce the cost of quality to increase profits. The next one is to protect the project from any risk. And lastly is to establish technical requirements for design and manufacturing. Okay, next slide. So who is responsible for the quality assurance? Anyone knows? The answer is pretty straightforward. Okay, next. So the one who is responsible for the quality assurance is obviously the quality assurance engineer itself. Next. So what are the roles of quality assurance engineer? So basically the quality assurance engineer, they're basically assessing the quality of specification and technical design documents. Why the quality assurance engineer? Basically in order to ensure timely, relevant, and meaningful feedback. So when we need a quality assurance engineer, basically quality assurance engineer involved in planning and implementing strategies for quality and testing phase. Next. Quality assurance management control. Next. So first one is document control. Document control is to ensure employees have the correct procedures and procedures are properly maintained. So basically, like the objectives that I've said before, like every single office is basically turned into a document system, which is called as a document control. The next. Basically, document control is a very, very big topic. I can see that. Basically, the main thing is they known as for the documenting. they call it as GXP. So GXP means the G and P means good practice, but for the X, it stands for any kind of field. Basically, for this example that I showed here is GMP and G.P. So basically, the X on this one stands for M, and also doc, which is documentation. So for GMP examples is which stands for good manufacturing practice. It is describes required QMS, which is quality management system for manufacturing, testing, and quality assurance. So the goals of GMP is to eliminate contamination and also errors. Next one is G.P, which stands for good documentation practice, which is standard in the regulated industries. It is a systematic set of procedures of preparation, reviewing, approving, issuing, recording, storing, and archiving documents. So all of these documentation, they are all were based on ISO 9000 and also ISO 9001. So what is ISO 9000? It is a set of standards which deals with fundamentals of quality management system, QMS, while ISO 9001 deals with the requirements that organizations wishing to meet the standard must fulfill. Next. The second one is audit. Audits is basically to verify quality procedures are followed. It is used in internal, external, and customer audits for measuring quality assurance within an enterprise. So the audits were performed by three types of personnel. Basically, it's from internal, external, and also customer. The customer is basically plays a role also in doing the audit. This is the example of the audit report for internal audit and external audit. The template can be variants in type of questions, types of audit they need to know. So basically, this is just a template of example.
Okay, which one the audit will be conducted first? Internal?
Internal first.
Okay, internal within the organization. And then next is external is
from outside, from the enterprise itself.
Yeah, true. Okay, good.
The next. So the third one is non-conforming tracking. It is to monitor and track quality issues to ensure that defects are kept from customer or client. The next. So this is a non-conformance report, NCR. It is to address specific work that fails to meet quality standard. So in non-conformance report items, they're usually the requirement is affected by the non-conformance. What went wrong to cause the NCR, what can be done to prevent the problem from happening again, and also explanation of corrective action to be taken. All of this will be needed to be provided in the non-conformance report. The next. CAPA, which stands for Corrective Action and Preventive Action. It is to correct flawed process when detected via audits and non-conformance tracking, like the previous report that had been done. It is to prevent defects from occurring in the next construction or the next project or everything in the future. Next. So corrective versus preventive action. So I've divided it into three sections, which is when it is used, the role in ISO 9001, and the type of activity. So for corrective action, it is used after a problem has happened. So for preventive action, it is used before a problem happens when a risk is identified. So basically, it is something to be prevented of. The role in ISO 9000 for corrective action is include assessment of root cause and a plan to prevent recurrence. So for preventive action, it is replaced by risk-based thinking and improvement rather than a formal process. So the type of activity for corrective action is reactive activity, which happens after the fact. And for preventive action is proactive activity, which takes action when a risk is identified, which is before the risk is happening.
Okay, class, which one is more important? Which one is the correct?
Preventive.
Preventive action, correct or not?
Preventive is better than cure.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So basically, because preventive is we can avoid something from bad from happening, right?
Yes, true. Okay, preventive action. Okay, basically, normally in a site, they have to do the corrective action first. Why? Because without the problem occur, they don't know what to correct, right? And then once they do the corrective action, then they come up with the preventive actions in order to avoid the problems happen again. Okay, so both is important, yes, of course, but some of the risks maybe they couldn't identify until the problem occur. You got it, the point? Some cases, okay. So once the problem occur, then they do the correction and they do the preventive action for that problem not to happen again. You got the point? Okay, but these are different, okay. So of course, preventive is the first step that we have to do. Okay. Good. Next.
Next. Jenny, next. Okay, this is the example of CAPA report. So basically, it is just in one report, and they can basically put several types of reasons why of the incidents that is happening.
Yeah,
and also they have to and they have to state the reason behind of the incident that is happening.
Okay, if you see here, they mention corrective action, target, date, preventive action. That's why they mention here preventive action is how to prevent this problem not to occur again. That's why they call CAPA. Okay, understand? For example, they already did issue with the concreting, for example, the slump test failure, for example, okay? So why? Then the corrective is they have to do the slump test first, okay, before they want to pour the concrete. Okay, maybe the problem is the mixture is not in what the combination of the mixture is not right. Okay, from there they have to prevent. So how to prevent is they have to do the right portion. Okay, similar portion and do the test and then get the accurate result. So that there is a preventive. Okay, the corrective is they have to do once the problem occur. Okay, we do. All right. Okay, next.
The next one. Last one is the management review, which stands for reviewing quality system data to determine if the quality system is working and if it is not taking the appropriate action to improve the system. Next. So basically in management review report, it is the purpose and final outcome of management review should be continual improvement of the quality management system and also the quality manual. So what should be reviewed from the management review report? First one is customer feedback, and the next one is audit findings and results, and lastly is from internal and external issues. So this is the example for the management review report. So basically, that's it. That's it for our presentation, and thank you for everyone for your attention.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, class, please give a big applause for this group, team members.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to all the team members. Okay, you make my day. Today start with a good having a good day. Good mood, yeah, true. Because you prove it, okay, you prove it that your class can perform, okay, for the presentation. This is what I expect from all of you. Can you see the different class?
Yes.
How much difference is? Too much different, right? in terms of the presentation, in terms of the slide, the way they try to deliver to you with the intonation, with the Q&A, interact with all of you. So this is how you have to present. So you are not like feel bored, and then this subject already boring, okay? And plus you didn't perform, you didn't try to communicate in two way, become much more boring, okay? And then the slide is not very dull. So okay, that's very good, this group. Okay, I really appreciate your work, your effort. Okay, how long it takes for you to prepare the slide? Hidayat,
2 to 3 weeks.
sorry?
I think 2
For
weeks.
me, just a day.
Huh? Sorry again?
For you.
For me, just a day.
A
Just
day.
only 1 day.
Okay, only
Yeah.
1 day. See, for Haziq,
2 weeks.
2
So
weeks.
but I have a lot of another work, so basically I just jungle there, jungle here.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, others? Who else? Soleha? Where's Soleha? So, how did you guys manage to be, to get the slide in standardized form?
We discuss what theme we want to use, and after that, we edit by ourselves, and then we compile together.
Okay, so how did you get the template?
Online.
From Canva.
Canva.
Yeah.
Canva. Okay, many of you using Canva, so you see the outcome. Okay, so please, from Canva. All right. So please, class, can you take this as your benchmark? Okay, this group will be your benchmark. I want you to become like them or better than them, beyond than them, to perform the next topic. Can you take the challenge? Huh?
InsyaAllah.
Inshallah. Tajul next, isn't it?
Saya last.
Oh, you last. Okay, so you must be better than them. Okay, I hope that everyone see what is my expectation. Okay, this how I want you to come out. Okay, so basically for this topic, I think your friend already clearly well explained each part. So that's what they have to deliver, and they give example and so on. Okay, and then the figure and the animation and the video also already they select the right information, okay, which is very good. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you very much for that. And then any question, class? I don't have to brief again because I already interrupt during their their presentation. This how I will give my response, okay, give my point of view, because if you well deliver, it's easy for me to convey the information at the same time. Okay, so you see, we managed to finish the topic less than, an hour, right? And the info is very informative, including with the videos. Can you compare with the previous presentation? You just read and then you just make it the presentation very lengthy, dragging, okay, and no information at all, very less. So it's better for you to keep fast and then throw all the information right away. You got the point?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, did you prepare any quiz, this group?
Yes, we did.
Yes, Doctor.
Okay. So class, any questions before? Should we go for the quiz now or next week? Next, after Raya. Okay, please turn on your camera. I would like to screenshot. Any question, class, about this topic? You just know how to know. You just have to know what is the project delivery method for the construction industry, and then what is the roles of the inspector, what they inspect, okay, and then it's about the quality quality assurance, what they are looking for. Okay, your friend already see all, give all the examples. Okay, I think this topic already covered. Okay, the basic that you have to know. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. Okay, wait. Okay, do you want to do quiz now or later?
After Raya.
After Raya to refresh, because after 1 week we on leave, holiday. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right. So very good, Now it's week 6, isn't it? And then already 5 group present or 4 group presented?
4.
4 group. Okay, after the 4th time, now I got the benchmark for this class. How many group left? Next.
3.
3.
3 more. Okay, all right. So I hope that you take it seriously, this thing, as your friend already give the momentum. So I want you to maintain the momentum or become more than, beyond that. Okay. Okay. Any questions? Please ask the question before we end the class. Before that,
Doktor,
yes.
Quality assurance document ni kan, dia dokumen dia macam ada satu dokumen khas yang macam berbeza dengan report dokumen yang lain.
What do you mean different document?
Maksudnya macam dia location quality assurance ni dia letak kat mana dalam report dokumen.
Okay, the quality assurance, actually they want to see that the product, the outcome, okay, the work they have done is according to the specification. Of course, they have to, those that your friend mentions about NCR, notification and everything, right? So all this must be under the quality assurance, but there is no like specific what we so call as the department or what. No. Okay, for the project, okay, the contract administrator actually have to take part of it. Okay, do you get it? So all the document is must under the administration for the contract. Okay, so they have to notice the NCR, and then the one that your friend showed about the kappa, that one, all is related with the outcome of the product. Okay, the work, daily works. Okay, sometimes if they have a changes for the design and everything, they have to take note this thing. You got it?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, good question. Okay, so it's a process. The quality assurance is a process. Okay, so anything document they have, like your friend showed, that is all the documents related to evaluate the quality. Okay, and then but the internal audit and external audit, actually they have for the organization, okay, their company, own company itself, okay, to check the performance of their organization. Okay, but in the construction side, for the quality assurance, like your friend mentioned about the conforming and non-conforming. Conforming meaning that they are follow the specification. Non-conforming, they are not follow the specification. How they identify this? Do you follow? Not follow, through the inspection. You got it? So from the inspection, they can notify. Okay, so this process in order to get the good quality. Clear? So it's a process, Clear?
Clear.
Clear?
Okay. Okay, good. Next, other questions? Other questions? No more. Okay. No more questions. Okay, before that, I would like to apologize if I before this quite strict with you all. Okay, I would like to say great. Wish all of you Selamat Hari Raya. Mazal Batin. Okay. Have a good holiday. Stay safe. Okay. Now the numbers is increasing, but yeah, we still have to continue our life as usual. Just make sure that you take care of yourself. Okay. You know, it's all the SOP. Just follow it. Okay. Don't mix with the crowd. Okay, class. So, Selamat Hari Raya, Mazal Batin. Thank you very much.
Selamat Hari Raya.
Selamat Hari Raya, Doktor.
See you, Doktor.
Mazal Hidam Batin.
Okay.
Ya, Doktor.
That's all for today. Okay.
Thank you, Doktor.
Thank you, Doktor.
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay. Bye.
Doktor.
See you again next Raya. Okay.